Cleanup and recovery efforts are well underway following those severe storms last night and early this morning. I'm Shay Rossi.
And I'm Sarah Whaley. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We've been bringing you extensive live severe weather team coverage of the aftermath of that tornado in Seminole, as well as water rescues in Okla County and flooding as well in Muskogee and other parts of Green Country.
Yeah, just so much rain. And today, the governor toured Seminole to see the devastation firsthand. Tonight, our live severe weather team coverage continues right now. We are spread out all across Green Country, and we start with Fox 23's Amy Hybels live in Seminole. Amy, what kind of damage are you seeing out there tonight?
Well, a lot of roofs were taken down. I'm standing in front of an apartment building. We are in downtown Seminole, and as you can see, that roof was actually ripped off, and a portion of it now hangs across the sidewalk, making it difficult for people to access the building. Now, today I did talk with the city manager, who tells me he's thinking it may be days, hopefully, not months, to recover from the devastation and from the damage. Thankfully, there were no major injuries and no deaths out here. And we do know that at this time, for the schools that were not damaged, kids are out of class at least until Monday.
So that is something that is a potential.
State Superintendent of Public Instruction Joy Hoffmeister toured tornado damage at 2 schools Thursday afternoon, including the Academy of Seminole, where portable classrooms have been declared a total loss.
The damage and devastation of buildings is just incredible, and when you think about had this happened just 3 or 4 hours earlier, the impact of what that could have meant for the safety of those students and staff.
While the main building on campus is salvageable, there's no longer a roof.
We want to also come and explore also the damage, which would also have a potential for some additional funds that might help with some of the material loss of instructional materials, but also we know that we will need to take a waiver to the board.
Hoffmeister also met with teachers. Special Education Director Tiffany Coker says she's thankful to be alive today. She came to the school Wednesday night with her 3 boys and husband to hide in the gun vault because the family doesn't have a cellar at home. When the tornado hit, she says it did sound like a train, but that wasn't all she heard.
There was also glass breaking and metal twisting, and then there was, my 7-year-old screaming, and so it was all of those noises together. It was just chaos.
Seminole Middle School fared much better, suffering only roof damage in the gymnasium. Cleanup efforts continue downtown, where there's a police presence amidst piles of crumpled metal, and work is underway on top of this building. Utility crews are also busy at work, trying to restore power. And cleanup continues in this residential area, where we found a home missing its roof. City Manager Steve Saxon admits recovery is a major undertaking.
We're going to make sure that everyone's safe, and we're trying to get power and water restored. Right now, we're under a boil order for our water, just out of abundance of caution. Search and rescue, we're under our second phase, so second round of doing all of our searches.
Thankfully, there were no fatalities and no serious injuries. What can people do to help you?
Well, continue to pray. We need the prayers.
Now, I just got off the phone with J.T. Palmer. He's with the sheriff's office out here. He says it may be another 2 days before power is fully restored out here in Seminole. Coming up tonight at 6, we're going to introduce you to a family that's now looking for a new place to live after their roof was torn off during last night's storm. Covering news that matters in Seminole, Amy Hybels, Fox 23 News.